Are you someone who feels like you can rock it on stage, but the minute you press record, you forget your name? Well, if that is you, today I'm going to tell you why that happens and what you can do to fix it. If I only had $1 for every time I heard someone say, "Keri, put me on stage, I can speak at Fortune 50 companies, but the minute you put me on camera, I totally lose my train of thought." So let me tell you why that happens and what you can do to fix it. Well, first of all, when you're on a stage, you have people in the audience. So there is an energy. It's palpable. You feel it, you feed off of it, and when you're on camera, that energy is not there. And the camera is a much more intimate conversation than when you're speaking on a stage. In fact, it's a completely different mindset. And after we get done working with clients on shifting that mindset, everything changes. So 3 things for you to think about when you're transitioning from stage to on camera. The first one is know who you're talking to. When you're on stage, like I said, there's a lot of people in the audience. So again, you feel and feed off that energy. But when you're speaking on camera, you're only speaking to one person at a time. That's right, one person. And so before you press record, remember that video is not about you. Video is about speaking to that one person. Notice when I'm on camera, my voice goes down. I'm speaking through the camera lens, much different than if I was speaking on stage with an audience. So really shift your energy from many to one. Huge tip, it will help you tremendously. The second tip is, again, to remember, since video is not about you, you have to remember who you're talking to and why you're talking to them. Video is a conduit. So when you're speaking on stage, you get the energy back at you, but the camera actually takes more energy for you to exude through it. So when you're speaking on camera, remember this. You are speaking through the camera lens, not at the camera lens. When you're speaking at a lens, you get nervous and your energy falls flat. But when you're speaking through the lens, you know it's a conduit to reach that person on the other side, then the energy actually is palpable and the viewer on the other side can feel it. And that is what video is all about. And the third tip is to remember who you're talking to, right? Why you're talking to them and what you want them to do next. Often on stages, we're driving traffic towards a product or a service. We're getting people to try to rush to the back of the room, right? But with video, it is very different. It's an intimate relationship building conversation. So be very clear with the call to action that you want that one person to take next. Remember this, you need to meet them where they're at. So you need to feel the feelings of where they're at the moment, and then help them step into a new possibility with a call to action at the end. So be clear with who you're talking to, why you're talking to them, and what you want them to do next. When you speak through the camera lens instead of at the camera lens, that beautiful energy you bring to the stage will actually convert through the camera. So I want to hear from you. First of all, I want to know if you feel this way, if you feel like you can rock a stage, but when it comes to being on camera, you lose your mind, right? So put that in the comments. And if you want to schedule a call with my team member to kind of walk through some of the strategies we can help you implement from stage to camera, we would love to do that. You can book a strategy call by clicking the link here in the notes, and you can go to inspiredliving.tv/strategy call. As always, remember, your message can impact someone's life. In fact, they're looking for you right now. So get your message out there and continue to dream it, live it, and be it. Until next time.